You can literally feel the electricity in the air. Welcome to this explainer, everyone. Today, we're predicting the ultimate kickoff, breaking down the absolute madness of the world's biggest sporting stage, the FIFA World Cup 2026 opening match between Mexico and South Africa. So grab your tactical hats and strap in, because we are predicting this heavyweight clash minute by minute, thrilling minute. Right off the bat, just picture the scene. We're talking over 80,000 roaring fans on their feet. It's this massive, swirling sea of green, white, and red, perfectly mixed with those vibrant, unmistakable colors of Bafana Bafana. Honestly, the noise is utterly deafening. You can practically smell the flare smoke drifting over the pitch. The anticipation is just sky high as the tournament officially begins. The referee looks at his watch, blows the whistle, and we are officially underway in North America. Early on, the tactical dynamic is this incredibly fascinating clash of styles. Mexico comes out swinging right out of the gates. They're feeding off that massive home continent energy, pressing high up the pitch and pushing a relentless tempo. They clearly want to dictate the terms of this match right now. But on the flip side, South Africa isn't panicking at all. They're sitting in a highly disciplined, compact, low-block defense. They're perfectly content to just absorb this early wave of pressure, stay organized, and look to launch lethal, lightning-fast counterattacks the second Mexico overcommits. It's a classic high-stakes chess match right from the opening whistle. Okay, let's track how this early tension builds up. In the 12th minute, Mexico creates the first massive chance. A brilliant defense-splitting through ball completely shreds the South African backline. The striker is in, but the goalkeeper rushes off his line, stands incredibly tall, and makes a spectacular reflex save. A collective gasp echoes around the stadium. But South Africa responds. Just 6 minutes later, in the 18th minute, a biting attack down the right flank results in a dangerous looping cross. The striker rises above the center backs, snaps a powerful header, and it flies just inches over the crossbar. The Mexican fans breathe a huge sigh of relief. You can just feel a breakthrough is imminent. And then the 27th minute arrives. Goal Mexico! Absolute pandemonium! The stadium erupts into a deafening roar that literally shakes the foundations of the arena. It's like a jet engine in here, with 80,000 strong screaming their lungs out. El Tri strikes first and scores the very first goal of the entire 2026 World Cup. That immense, suffocating tension is shattered. The crowd is in sheer ecstasy, and the hosts take a massive, crucial lead early in the match. Let's actually break down the sheer brilliance of that strike. It starts with this breathtaking sequence of one-touch passes that completely breaks the lines and shreds South Africa's midfield. That rapid ball movement pulls the center backs totally out of position, creating just enough daylight. And that allows Mexico's striker to find a crucial, tight pocket of space right at the edge of the penalty area. With zero hesitation, he takes one touch to set himself and fires a ruthless, clinical strike right into the bottom corner. The keeper had absolutely no chance. Just a masterful finish to make it 1-0. So as the first half winds down, South Africa desperately tries to respond. They throw numbers forward, trying to find an equalizer before the break. But Mexico's defense is an absolute brick wall, staying totally organized and solid. The referee blows the halftime whistle, and it's Mexico 1, South Africa 0. Mexico successfully converted that aggressive start into a tangible lead. But you've got to wonder about the psychological state in those dressing rooms. What tactical adjustments are these managers going to make for a massive final 45 minutes? All right, moving into the second half intensity where the game really opens up. The referee blows the whistle to restart the match, and instantly the dynamic completely shifts. South Africa comes out of the locker room with massive intensity. Their conservative setup is completely gone, and the game blows wide open. In the 58th minute, South Africa nearly equalizes. Out of nowhere, this blistering shot from 25 yards out looks absolutely destined for the top corner. But the Mexican goalkeeper flies through the air, fully extending to make a stunning, diving fingertip save. He pushes it just wide of the post. The crowd gasps, then roars in appreciation. From that moment on, the game becomes completely end-to-end. Both teams are desperately searching for goals. The field is stretched, lungs are burning, and the stakes could not be higher. Then, the 72nd minute, the turning point. Disaster for South Africa, and absolute ecstasy for Mexico. Goal Mexico. They find the back of the net right when the game feels like a total track meet. It's 2-0, and man, that feels like the dagger. The crowd is in sheer ecstasy, deafening chants echoing through the North American night sky. You can see the players celebrating wildly near the corner flag. Mexico now has a commanding, suffocating grip on this opening match. Look at the sheer mechanics of this counterattack. South Africa commits too many bodies forward, desperately chasing the game, and Mexico punishes them with a lightning-quick break. The Mexican winger spots the open green grass, hits the afterburners, and races down the left side, leaving retreating defenders completely in his wake. As he approaches the box, he delivers an absolutely pinpoint cross, met perfectly in stride for a devastating clinical finish. Just a ruthless, perfectly executed counter that breaks South African hearts. But wait, do not look away, because South Africa absolutely refuses to give up. In the 84th minute, they finally find a breakthrough. Goal, South Africa! The stadium suddenly holds its collective breath. You can literally feel the sudden surge of hope from the traveling South African supporters and the creeping anxiety washing over the Mexican fans. With just 6 minutes plus stoppage time remaining, the lead is dramatically cut in half. It is now Mexico 2, South Africa 1, and we are set up for an incredibly dramatic, nail-biting finish. South Africa's goal came from a brilliantly well-worked attacking sequence, ending with a close-range finish that left the Mexican keeper completely frozen. Now, these final minutes are absolute agony for the home fans. It is pure desperation mode. South Africa throws caution entirely to the wind, sending absolutely everyone forward. Even the center backs are parked in the Mexican penalty area. It's a total aerial bombardment, with cross after cross launched into the box. But Mexico's defense is holding firm under immense pressure. They are throwing bodies on the line, desperately clearing the ball into the stands, fighting for every single inch. The referee checks his watch. He raises the whistle to his lips, and there it is, full time. Mexico 2, South Africa 1. Mexico begins their World Cup campaign with a massive, hard-fought, exhausting victory, claiming the first 3 crucial points of the tournament. You can see the sheer exhaustion and massive relief on the faces of the Mexican players as they literally collapse to the turf. The home fans are celebrating wildly, tears of joy in the stands, as Mexico delivers a truly memorable, dramatic opening night performance full of brilliant tactics, incredible goals, and just massive heart. After a thrilling, exhausting opening victory like that, one massive question remains. Can Mexico ride this incredible momentum and make a deep, historic run in 2026? Will this passionate home crowd carry them all the way to the late stages of the tournament? We want to hear from you. Drop your match predictions and your tournament thoughts in the comments down below. And make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss any of our upcoming tactical explainers and our continuing World Cup coverage. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and we will see you on the pitch for